Hakakat sautre ujeliu arja arpusau ke National Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Haringkat ke jingetrei lang bat ke State Commission for Protection of Child Rights lem kibor penyat District ke West Jante Hills District kala penlong ya ke jingyalang ya mirjingmut halor kumno bante lakam na ke Jingshah Shalan ya ki Khynnah Shabari ni Shabar District Batru bakin lat na ke Jingshah pendon kam bakla. Uba MB Tongper Additional Deputy Commissioner ke West Jante Hills District haba ai jingmut ulaong ke bakong san kalong ban let pen song tho shaki shnong ki thau namar bon sin wat ki Khynnah ha ki shnong nong kondong ru ki sha pen bor ban let shong tre ying brio shaki jakasor da ka ba ki do no ya ka hok pan pule puthi ban em kum ki Khynnah bat ru le si lingba kum kini ke la ban sha elam bakla ha ki no ki kam. Ula ongru day ban pet ngor bha ya ki Khynnah kumju ru ki dorbar snong ki day ban wat banya ya ki Kynthei Khynnah haba ki mi na snong ba ki leche ai bat ki le ayu. Ula kentu ban ai jing tip kloi la da don ki no ki baja nama ka Jingshalan Kynthei Khynnah kaya Syriem ru bat ka Jingshalan Droks na ka wei ke jaka shaki wei pan day namar ba don ka Pisa. Ki wei pat ki bala ai jingkran ki kentup yoba espasa District Child Protection Officer West Jante Hills District kakong iba kharpran SI Women Police Jowai Police Station baru Sub Inspector J Majau ki bala pen ngau ya ki daw ba pher ba pen long ya ki Khynnah kumju ki Kynthei ban ngop ha ki Jingshah elam bakla ba pher.
Many cases of trafficking, especially child. One point, domestic servitude. I mean, many of the children are being used in as domestic servants also, right? I mean, we talk about trafficking outside the state, outside the country, but even like from the local areas, let's say from the villages, if these children are forced to work, let's say in Shillong or in Jowai, even these are some sort of, trafficking because they're done against their will. And the right to education, I mean, they're not getting proper education. The Child Labour Act is there, Prevention of Child Labour. So even these cases are there, and this, what is required is people should be sensitized. Like I said, through the schools, to the Dorbar Shnongs, people should know exactly where the children are going. Right? This is that community awareness is very, very important at that level, at the village level, because these people know, right? They know everybody, who goes out, who goes where. So this sensitization is very, very important. So my point is, like, as mentioned earlier, these victims are mostly from persecuted communities and very, very impoverished backgrounds. So the awareness should, when we give the awareness to the shnongs or to the teachers or to the students, is we should see these poor people and poverty-stricken people. We should focus on these, because these are the most likely cases, most likely probable cases of child trafficking. Awareness, once we go to the people, is people should be aware and they should come forward and report, the families especially, like mentioned earlier, first 24 hours, the moment it's missing, the person goes missing, it should be reported immediately. And child trafficking is, child trafficking, women trafficking, it is interconnected. It's like, and you can say an inter-country or international crime. It is related with drugs smuggling, right? That's why the UNODC, the United Nations Drug Control Organization on Drug Control, that also it focuses on child trafficking because a lot of money is involved, right? So drugs is there, and then your organ trade is there. In African countries, there are cases of child soldiers. I think you've seen that. Unfortunately, we do not have here, right, child soldiers in many African countries. So it is related to so many, heinous activities in society. So unless we stop, and children are basically the future, and if we do not take care of our children, then what's the point of, society and all, right? So these are the most vulnerable and the most important sections of our population.
Kind of pornographic site, they cannot get it out. Once they browse and they have to engage, because there is a great urge from the inside to practice and to experience. So my point is, not only from the district administration or from the district child protection unit, whatever you get and whatever you gain from these programs, when you go home, you have to teach each and everyone that this is the main cause right now, not only for traffic but also for influence the children doing all the bad things. Not only for the traffic, but children also they use from mobile they are being to involved in the psychotropic substance. Because of the psychotropic substance also they are engaging in trafficking.
I would just like to ask first one question, like regarding trafficking and prostitution. What is the difference between trafficking and prostitution? We have to delink the meaning of trafficking from prostitution, because prostitution becomes a crime if commercial sexual exploitation is involved. Then only it becomes trafficking. And who are the traffickers? Victims, even after being rescued, they feel impaired to go back to their society. I think the one-stop center will agree with me. Because why they feel impaired? Because that stigma will be there, where people will judge them. They'll feel like, okay, if I go back, nobody will accept me. If I go back, these people will look at me as an insect, which will spread the virus. So, sir, with due respect, sir, I would like to make a proposal where these kind of programs should be held in colleges, where we need to enlighten them more so that these students, they can carry on the message to their own villages.
Habatin, pej bahagi kishap, kashap plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki bataya kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kashap plus F haka jingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka ayan la ai khandiat bat ka bathau bha kam khta ai ka dur jingki marbam ka jingma lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we ka jing mentoy ba kongsan. Ka kot ka kia. Ka nutrition ba khambha ka jing im ba khambha pendon kam daki marba madon ka sharp plus F menta kasni.
Lawan Ra Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.